Hello, friends. Welcome back to Easy Talk English, the place where learning English feels easy and fun. Today, we're going to talk about something that happens to almost every English learner, that scary frozen moment when your mind suddenly goes blank. You want to speak, you want to say something in English, but your brain says, "Nope, I'm not helping today." You freeze, you panic, you forget everything. Even the simplest words disappear. Has that ever happened to you? I bet it has. Maybe you were talking to a foreigner or your teacher asked you a question in class. You understood everything, but when it was your turn to answer, your heart started to beat fast, your tongue felt heavy, and suddenly silence. You couldn't say a word. You froze. That's what I call the English freeze. And today, I want to help you become freeze free. I want to show you that you can speak English without panic, even when your brain tries to stop you. First, let's understand what really happens when you freeze. It's not because you're bad at English. It's not because you're stupid. No, it's because your brain is scared. Yes, your brain is trying to protect you. It thinks you are in danger. When you're nervous, your brain says, "Oh no, something bad might happen. What if you make a mistake? What if people laugh at you?" So it shuts down. It goes into panic mode. But here's the truth. Speaking English is not dangerous. Nobody's going to hurt you. The only thing that might happen is maybe you'll make a mistake. Maybe someone will not understand you. That's it. And that's okay. Mistakes are part of learning. You see, the problem is not your English. The problem is your panic. The panic blocks your brain. It's like your ideas are stuck behind a big door, and fear is standing in front of that door, not letting them come out. So, how do we open that door? How do we stop freezing when we speak English? Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, one of my students, Amir, joined my class. He was smart, friendly, and always smiling until it was time to speak. Every time I asked him something, he froze. He looked down, his hands shook, and he whispered, "I forgot." But I knew he didn't forget. He just panicked. So I told him, "Amir, next time, don't think about speaking perfect English. Just say something, anything, even one word." He laughed, but he tried it. The next day, when I asked him, "How are you?" he said, "Good, I'm good." It was simple, but it was a victory. Slowly, he started to relax. Each time he spoke, his panic became smaller. After a few weeks, he was answering full sentences. After a few months, he was leading group discussions. What changed? His grammar didn't change overnight. His vocabulary didn't magically grow. What changed was his mind. He stopped fighting fear and started speaking with it. That's the secret. You don't need to wait until you feel confident to speak English. You speak first, and then confidence comes later. Think about it like swimming. You can read about swimming. You can watch videos about swimming, but you will never really learn until you get into the water. The first time you might feel scared, but you still try. You move your arms, you kick your legs, you take a deep breath, and little by little, you learn. Speaking English is exactly the same. So let's talk about what you can do the next time you freeze. Imagine you are in a conversation and your brain suddenly stops. Step one, take a small breath, just one deep breath. This will tell your body it's okay, I'm safe. Step two, smile. Yes, smile. It relaxes your face and helps your mind calm down. Step three, say something simple. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be, "Sorry, let me think," or "Give me a second." That gives your brain time to restart. You see, when you freeze, the worst thing you can do is more. The best thing you can do is slow down because your brain can't think clearly when it's afraid. But when you breathe and smile, your brain says, I'm okay. And your words start to come back. Another trick is to prepare small, safe sentences. These are short, easy phrases you can use when you don't know what to say. For example, "Can you repeat, please?" Or "I don't know this word." Or "Let me try again." These sentences help you stay calm and continue speaking. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep the conversation alive. And remember, native speakers also freeze sometimes. They also say, and let me think. So why should you feel bad when you do it? You are learning another language. That's amazing. Sometimes panic comes because we think too much. We try to translate every word from our language to English. We want the perfect sentence. But perfect sentences don't exist in real life. Real conversations are full of small pauses, mistakes, and corrections. That's how humans talk. So stop chasing perfection, chase connection. Focus on understanding and being understood. That's what communication is all about. Now, I want you to imagine this. You are talking to someone in English. You feel a little nervous, but you take a deep breath. You smile, you speak slowly, you forget one word, but you use another one instead. You make a small mistake, but you keep going. The person smiles and answers you. You did it. You spoke English without panic. How do you feel? Proud, right? That's the feeling I want you to have every time you speak. Fear will always try to come back. Sometimes it will whisper, "You can't do it." But you can whisper back, "Watch me," because you can. You can speak English even when your voice shakes. You can make mistakes and still be great. You can freeze for a second and still finish your sentence. You are stronger than your fear. Every time you speak English, you are training your brain to stay calm. You are teaching yourself that English is not scary. You are showing your brain, see, nothing bad happened. And the more you do that, the less you'll panic next time. Let's be honest. Speaking in another language is brave. It's not easy. You are opening your mouth and showing your thoughts to the world in a new way. That takes courage. So every time you try, you should be proud of yourself. Don't focus on your mistakes. Focus on your progress. When you freeze, it doesn't mean you failed. It means your brain is trying to protect you. Say thank you to your brain and then keep speaking anyway. Here's something else that helps. Practice small conversations often. Talk to yourself in English at home. When you're cooking, describe what you're doing. Now I cut the onion. Now I put it in the pan. When you're walking, think in English. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to the store. When you're alone, there's no fear, no pressure. That practice builds your confidence quietly. Then, when you talk to real people, your words will come more naturally. You'll notice you don't freeze as much. You'll start feeling more free, more relaxed. Also, don't forget to celebrate your progress. Every time you speak English, even one sentence, tell yourself, "Good job." Reward yourself. Confidence grows when you notice small victories. So the next time you feel that familiar fear, the shaking hands, the racing heart, the dry mouth, remember, that's not danger. That's your body preparing you to do something brave. And speaking English is brave. When you feel panic, don't run away from it. Walk through it. Speak anyway. Even one word is enough. Even one small sentence is a victory. Because every time you speak, you are telling your fear, "You don't control me anymore." The best speakers are not the ones who never freeze. They are the ones who learn how to unfreeze quickly. And you can do that too. So, my friend, take a deep breath, speak slowly, smile, use the words you know. Don't try to be perfect. Try to be real. Your English doesn't need to sound like a movie. It just needs to sound like you. Every day, you speak a little more. Practice a little more. Believe in yourself a little more. Because English fluency doesn't come from books alone. It comes from courage. And you already have that courage inside you. You can become freeze free. You can speak English without panic. You can find your voice calm, clear, and confident. And when you do, the world will open to you. New people, new opportunities, new dreams, all waiting for your words. So keep going, keep speaking, keep believing in your voice. Thanks for watching Easy Talk English. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Keep practicing, and see you in the next video. Now tell me in the comments, what usually makes you freeze when you try to speak English?